What up YouTube, it's Misery, it's Company. Again, another video for the Blood Knight, and today we're talking about what is the best cosmetic. So there is actually several different options for the Blood Knight already when it comes to cosmetics, and I was actually kind of curious, of the ones that we have available so far, which one do you think looks the best on the new class, the Blood Knight? Let's go ahead and jump into it right now. All right, so first things first, this is going to be what we call just like the basic default build look, if you will. So this is armor appearance 2. Now I did notice apparently there's armor appearance 1, which I didn't realize, but it's based off your resonance. So I didn't realize that you can actually get upgraded looks of your armor based off your resonance. I thought it was just the wings, but apparently you get a whole upgrade for the armor itself. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. Didn't realize that was a thing at all. But now next one we'll look at is the Anointed Immortal armor. So this is, let me go ahead and put the weapon on as well. Anointed. So that is the Anointed armor for the Immortal. Pretty good looking skin there. You can see a little bit of his hair, his face a bit, you know, pretty gold. Now let's go ahead and look at the Exalted Immortal. Obviously way more intense looking. A little bit bigger, shinier, more badassier. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. I love the actual face mask goes around his chin to make sort of that like teeth and all that. Really cool looking. I think that one looks cool. Another option, let's go ahead and go to the set one. So this is the Hatred's Heritage. This was the cross-class cosmetic, the most recent one that we got. This is probably one of my more favorite ones. For the wings alone looks sick, and obviously my resonance wings, but the like bloody wings as well as his hand. If we zoom in here and look at his hand as well, you can see like there's blood just like shattering off of it, as well as like sort of like the Diablo head with some blood on it. And then the spear itself is very, very bright, which makes it really cool, at least in my opinion. And then obviously the gold and the shoulders and the whole thing is just pretty badass. Probably one of my more favorite ones. But again, we do have some pretty tough competition here. Moving on to the Blood Rebirth. So that is this one. This is the one you get for completing the panel event, if you will. So this one's really cool because in the middle of his chest, he has two hands coming out that actually holds a heart. And then he has blood coming off like through the back of his head. He's holding another heart, and then obviously has his pole arm straight through someone's body and their mouth with another head on the back. Pretty gruesome looking and very, very badass looking. And ironically, his cape is in the same shape of what the wings were in the previous skin. And this was the free cross-class cosmetic skin that we got that we called attention to earlier in a different video. Next up is going to be the current Battle Pass skin. So this one I thought looked pretty cool as well. Again, considering it's a Battle Pass skin, it looks pretty phenomenal on the new class. He's holding some type of bug. That's the only weird part, I'm not going to lie, is the bug. I mean, I get that he has like, you know, webs around him, but that doesn't look like a spider. It looks more of like a beetle, so I don't really get the concept of the bugs. I do like the spikes and all that, and this looks cool, but yeah, I mean, it's good, but not one of my favorites, but it could be one of your favorites. Let me know in the comments below. Now, the last one I wanted to show you guys is the one in the shop, in case you haven't seen it yet. There's only one available for purchase in the shop, and it's going to be this guy, Children of Anarius. Now, originally, I was not a fan of this skin when we saw the preview. This was what the preview was that we got. I could see the resemblance of it in there, but it actually looks way better, at least in my opinion, in-game. Apparently, you can switch to see what it looks like as a female, too. I didn't realize you could do that. So pretty cool there. But that's going to do it for the available skins, at least so far. There's going to be another one that we can get that I can't showcase as of yet because we haven't gotten that far in the event. But if you go to your events and then go to the Crimson Plain, there is another skin that we will be able to look at here, Heraldric Legacy. Looks pretty badass already, but we can't preview it, unfortunately. So those are going to be all the skins so far for the new class. Which one is your favorite? Honestly, for me, obviously, I'm a little bit more tailored to this skin because it costs a lot to get it. But honestly, I think a combination of like this one with maybe like the weapon like this is kind of a sick combination to me. Oh, cool. His hand is still bloody. Like, honestly, that looks pretty badass. with the weapon and all that. So maybe I'll rock something like that. But part of like my OCD kicks on it, and I want to have it all match. That's just how my brain works, unfortunately. You can't hide the helmet on most of these as well. So that's the one that's my favorite. I'm really curious which one is y'all's favorite. Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, guys, lock it in.